Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're discovering another gem in Europe. Albufeira, Portugal. This trip is all about slow moments, scenic drives, and stories tucked into whitewashed walls. The sun is warm on the dashboard, and the road ahead curves like a promise. This isn't just a drive, it's a slow unraveling of coastline and memory. The sea is near. The cliffs are waiting. And I, just a traveler, am listening. Albufeira is known for its golden beaches, vibrant old town, and Moorish history. The name Albufeira comes from the Arabic Albuheira, meaning castle of the sea. From the 8th to 13th century, the town was ruled by the Moors, who introduced date palms and irrigation systems, a whitewashed architecture and narrow alleys. A cultural influence is still seen in local cuisine and design. Albufeira, and much of southern Portugal, still carries the visual and cultural imprint of its Muslim past, especially from the Moorish period, 8th to 13th century. That's why it often feels Arab in atmosphere. Date palms are native to North Africa and the Middle East. The Moors introduced them to the Iberian Peninsula during their rule. You'll see them lining roads, plazas, and coastal promenades, symbols of shade, trade, and oasis life. Whitewashed buildings with flat roofs and narrow alleys reflect traditional Islamic urban design, meant to keep homes cool and streets shaded. The sea is near. The cliffs are waiting. And I, just a traveler, am listening. Look at the sculpture right in front of me, this fisherman, cast in bronze, standing proud like he just came back from the sea. It's one of Albufeira's tributes to its fishing roots. And you'll find it right here near the telepark parking spot. And just look at that, the sea's right there, visible from the street. This is what makes Albufeira special. You walk a few steps from the parking, and the sea's right in front of you. Just feel the moment. Front row seat to the Atlantic. I mean, how do you not fall in love with this place? The ocean opens up like a breath, wide, shimmering, endless. It's not just a view, it's a feeling. These are strong wires used to stabilize the tower against wind and coastal weather. They anchor it to the ground or nearby structures. And right there, that red and white tower? It's not a lighthouse, but a navigation beacon. It helps guide boats into Albufeira's coast. Pretty cool how even the street views here blend into the sea story. Walking along the coast here feels like the town is showing off. Hotels, houses perched above the cliffs, like they're leaning in to watch the sea. These cobbled streets, they don't just lead you somewhere, they slow you down. Every stone feels hand-laid, worn by centuries of footsteps, fishermen, merchants, storytellers. It's like walking through a living mosaic. You've got restaurants tucked into terraces, some with tables so close to the edge you can hear the waves under your feet. The breeze carries garlic and grilled fish from the kitchens, and every few steps there's a new scent, a new view, a new reason to pause. It's not just a walk, it's a slow unraveling of Albufeira's soul. During the walk you will see white houses, classic Algarve style, often with tiled facades and Moorish arches. I started my walk along Rua Almirante Gago Coutinho, where the sea feels just a breath away. The street curves gently above the cliffs. I pass cafes and restaurants tucked into the slope. The cobbled street slows my steps. Each stone feels like a memory, laid by fishermen, storytellers, and sun chasers. From up here, the old town spreads out like a storybook, white rooftops, winding cobbled alleys, and the sea glinting just beyond. And here it is, Praça da República, the heart of Albufeira's old town. It might look like a simple square at first glance, stone benches, a few trees, cafes spilling onto the pavement, but beneath your feet, history runs deep. This was once the center of a Moorish castle, home to the elite and the military guard during the 12th and 13th centuries. Today, you can still see the archaeological remains of two Islamic-era houses, carefully preserved under glass panels in the square. The Torre do Relógio, or clock tower, rises just above, Albufeira's most iconic silhouette. It's the last visible trace of the old fortress walls that once protected this hilltop. And yet, the square isn't frozen in time. It's alive, with music in the evenings, street performers, and the clink of glasses from nearby taverns. It's where locals gather, where stories echo, and where the past and present meet under the Algarve sun. Albufeira's shops aren't just places to buy things, they're little windows into the town's rhythm. There's a boutique selling linen dresses and straw hats, perfect for the breeze that never quite leaves you alone. Souvenir stalls spill into the cobbled streets, ceramic sardines, cork wallets, and fridge magnets shaped like the red and white beacon tower. One shop had shelves of local honey and fig jam, tucked beside bottles of Medrinho, the Algarve's fiery fruit spirit. And then there's the ice cream shop to beat the heat. You don't need a map here. Just follow the scent of leather, the glint of tile work, and the sound of laughter drifting from the cafes. Every shop feels like a pause, a moment to touch, taste, or carry a piece of Albufeira home. Wandering through Albufeira's old town, you don't just find souvenirs, you find stories stitched into everything. Scarf stalls, rows of soft cotton and silk, fluttering in the breeze like flags of summer. Tucked between linen boutiques and scarf stalls, I found a little jewelry shop that felt more like a studio than a store. Every piece here is handmade. There are lots of restaurants and cafes in every street. If you feel tired after walking, you can sit relaxed and energize yourself with delicious cuisines. And here it is, the tunnel. Cut right through the cliff, it's like the town carved a secret passage to the sea. The walls echo with footsteps and laughter, and sometimes you catch the scent of salt before you even see the water. The music is so soothing, creating a magical effect on everyone passing through this tunnel. It's short, just a few steps, but it feels like a transition. From cobbled streets and cafe chatter, to open sky, golden sand, and the Atlantic stretching wide in front of you. You don't just walk through it, you emerge. And just like that, I'm out of the tunnel. The sea hits you first. Wide, shimmering, endless. It's not just a view, it's a presence. Waves roll in like a slow applause, and the air shifts, saltier, brighter, alive. To the left and right, restaurants line the promenade. But they all share the same soundtrack: ocean, laughter, and the clink of glasses. Someone's arriving. Someone's leaving. And I'm right here, in between, watching the sky, listening to the sea, and letting the moment settle. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.